with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama, who said it in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, nna nke bi n'eluigwe, ka aha gị dị nsọ, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation, as only you ordained. That this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace. Under our command, O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said.
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands, and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it. Farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
I'm asking a very pertinent question. Is Nigeria working for you? Major General Muhammadu Buhari retired, knew the solutions to Boko Haram till he finally became president. He asked ex-President Jonathan to resign because of insecurity. He cried empathetically. He promised to end Boko Haram in 3 months. But now, he's telling us he's done his best to arm the military. Why isn't he resigning? Governor Fashola knew the solutions to providing stable power supply till he became Minister of Power, and darkness pervaded the land. After trying hard and giving excuses like he only plays a supervisory role, the ministry was assigned to someone else. Power grid, still they collapse. The NSAS protests were tagged insurrection. In fact, someone said Aisha Yusufu ought to be in jail for instigating violence. Then farmers were beheaded in Borno. Same person asked Aisha Yusufu to lead a protest. Aren't these people supposed to forbid hypocrisy? Is Nigeria working for any Nigerian today? From leaders hoarding food for the poor, receiving kickbacks from government contracts, to farmers needing permission to go to their farms. Is Nigeria working for you? Why is Zamfara's gold for Zamfara and Niger Delta oil for Nigeria? Why is Hisba destroying alcohol, but their state governments receive federal allocation from monies received via taxation, including tax on alcoholic beverages? Why are some federal roads abandoned to bandits and kidnappers? Who is in charge of Nigeria's security? The president is talking tough this time. Most times, he's as shocked by the rest of us by the absence of good governance under him. Regardless of his campaign promises and the manifesto of his political party, Nigeria has rolled back in terms of development. From Naira continually losing its value to our recently launched locomotive trains breaking down in the middle of nowhere. Nigeria has to be working for some people though. The government can do no wrong. To this set of people, their money isn't being stolen, even if the money is being borrowed, leaving debts for their own children to pay in future. Even if the leaders don't use public institutions, from sending their children to Ivy League schools abroad to getting medical treatment abroad, some people who have nothing and we need to donate money for their medical bills if they have a serious ailment, continue to hail the obvious lack of good governance till Nigeria happens to them. Then they get a little pissed. May Nigeria never happen to you. Say amen. We deserve better than the political class who go home with millions monthly to represent people who can't even afford to feed themselves. I am Olajumoke Alaode James. Nigeria is not working for me. Is Nigeria working for you?
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore.
In search of
farm by
excellence
farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
To create awareness, advance practical solutions, and transform mindsets via fellow Nigerian. In search of excellence for Africa, my mission remains to create awareness, advance practical solutions, and transform mindsets via case studies. Together, let's midwife deliverance for our race, country, and continent. Please share this video. I am Dr. Israel Noyerem Davidson. Thank you. In 2001, US-led forces overthrew a Taliban-led Afghan government following the 9/11 attacks led by the Al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden. For the next 20 years, the US and allies enforced democratic ideals, built up Afghan security forces, and provided operational air cover. The Taliban continued to attacks. Now, eventually, under President Trump, the US promised to pull out if Taliban agreed to stop attacks and hosting terrorist groups. Today, the Taliban militants have declared Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan and overrun most of the country at lightning speed with little or no resistance from the 300,000 US trained and heavily equipped Afghan forces. US general could not believe an army could crumble at that rate.
I did not, and nor did anyone else, see a collapse of an army that size in 11 days. There'll be many postmortems on this topic, but right now is not that time.
It is believed the Afghan soldiers, though diehards, had unquenchable allegiance to jihadist ideologies practiced by Taliban. There were Afghan soldiers by day, Taliban at heart, and Taliban at night. A situation some suggest currently exists in Nigeria too. So Afghanistan was simply handed over to the mullahs to govern, based on their shared jihadist ideological leaning. The south and middle belt of Nigeria should wake up with urgency. The Afghan situation is cooking fast in Nigeria today. Afghanistan is number 1 on global terrorist list. Nigeria is number 3, second to Iran.
How do you cage Nnamdi Kanu? In fact, I want to call that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. A freedom fight agitator who said that, look, he wants liberation for his people. Why are you incarcerating him? Why are you not going to arrest Fulani men? Look at the bomb blast in train blast in Abuja to Kaduna. Up to today, our people are still being kept by these bandits. Where are the security? Where is the president? Where is the security act to go out and rescue these people? Tell me what is happening. It is a shame. Tell me, Igboho, they went after him in the southwest and were able to stop him. At least we're not hearing about Igboho again. Why can't they stop these Fulani men who are terrorizing this country and have made it impossible? They come to Benue and kill. Just in my local government, within the space of 40 people have been killed. More than 40 people. In another local government, over 20 people were killed. And then you want me to keep quiet. They want to intimidate us. I will never be intimidated. At least, let me talk. If at the end nothing happens, and some of you are keeping quiet, keep quiet to your shame. But I want to say that the rest of Nigerians, You people are joking. I raised alarm in 2016 that these things were going to happen. What is it that I have not said? I have said it. If Nigerians want to get out of this, they should arise. Arise television, as your name implies. Arise and let us liberate ourselves. President Buhari and his cohorts are not able to.
Presiding Officer, I can announce, first of all, that the Scottish Government is today publishing the Scottish Independence Referendum Bill. I will draw attention in particular to three key provisions of this bill. Firstly, the purpose of the referendum, as set out in Section 1, is to ascertain the views of the people of Scotland on whether or not Scotland should be an independent country. In common with the 2014 referendum, indeed in common with the Brexit referendum and the referendum to establish this Parliament, the independence referendum proposed in the bill will be consultative, not self-executing, just as in 2014 and recognised explicitly in the 2013 White Paper. A majority yes vote in this referendum will not in and of itself make Scotland independent. For Scotland to become independent following a yes vote, legislation would have to be passed by the UK and Scottish Parliaments. Now, there has been much commentary in recent days to the effect that a consultative referendum would not have the same status as the vote in 2014. That is simply wrong, factually and legally. Let me be clear. The status of the referendum proposed in this bill is exactly the same as the referendums of 1997, 2014 and 2016. The next provision of the bill I wish to draw attention to relates to the question to be asked in the referendum. The bill states that the question on the ballot paper should be, just as it was in 2014, should Scotland be an independent country? Finally, Presiding Officer, the bill includes the proposed date on which the referendum should be held. In line with the Government's clear mandate, this is a date within the first half of this term of Parliament. Presiding Officer, I can announce that the Scottish Government is proposing that the independence referendum be held on the 19th of October 2023. I can advise Parliament that the Lord Advocate has agreed to make a reference of the provisions in the bill to the Supreme Court. Indeed, Presiding Officer, as I speak, the process for serving the requisite paperwork on the UK Government by lawyers and messengers at arms is underway, and I can confirm that the reference will be filed with the Supreme Court this afternoon.
Good evening, good morning. Welcome to this broadcast today, the 4th day of July 2022. And you are watching live and direct on Voice of Biafra. You are watching live and direct on Enter Biafra Channel 1 and 2. You are watching and listening to all Enter Biafra platform, including on YouTube. Just like the video you just listened to from the Scottish politician, they are calling for referendum in 2023. Nobody is killing them. There is no AK-47 needed. There is no AK-49 needed. The United Kingdom did not consult P2 to go and stop the referendum. And just like you know, they made reference to Brexit. That is exactly what we'll ask for. But in our own case, they will want you to use AK-47, military weapon, machine gun, to change the network. One moment. And here we go. All right, you're welcome to the program. So as I was saying, when it comes to Africa people, they want us to use guns to kill each other before, and of course not them, because as they were talking for, as this woman is preaching for the referendum of the Scottish people, she is not consulting European Union to come. They are not protesting at the UN. They have not gone to the street to make noise. She is speaking for referendum of Scottish people and everybody watching her. The British watch her. They have not ordered the arrest of this woman. But in Africa, the British government supports the evil of the African political leaders. What this woman is doing here in the Scottish land, the British support evil in Africa because they believe Africa are not human beings. They believe that the British government, the white British, some of them, not all of them, those who are in power today, they believe that Nigerians, those who find themselves in Niger area, Biafra people, we are all monkeys. We are monkeys. We are maybe Homo sapien or Homo whatever they call them. We are not human beings. We don't have right to speak and agitate, and they want freedom. No. The law on self-determination and for referendum is not applicable to black people. We are not just ordinary third world country. They have to, racially, very, very bad people. They come, you as from Africa, you are third world country. When you go to Africa, you now have fourth world country, fifth world country, sixth world country. No, we are not like human being like this woman, because we are not human being. So when Simon Ekpa, when Biafra people, they are shouting that British, you amalgamated, you created the worst country on earth that have eaten heads of human beings in millions. And we have grown up. We have become civilized people. We have come to find out that no, we can't continue like this. When you amalgamated Nigeria, let us assume that we know the people that signed the agreement with you were fools. So we have come to go to your schools, learn your education, learn the way of life, and become civilized. We want to do the same thing you taught us. You say no. No, you are better one. You yourself, the British government, recognize the fact that Nigeria is the worst mistake. Today, the Scottish government, the Scottish people, they are also opting out of the Britain. Nobody is killing them. You see, I am not asking the United Kingdom to come and give me freedom. No. British never give anybody freedom. The British government have never given freedom to anybody. All the people that got freedom that has to do with the United Kingdom, they fought for it. They fought. They shoot gun and fought for it. Give me, is it America? Is it India? Is it Sudan? I want you to name one country that got freedom from the United Kingdom without fight. The last one was the one island like that. What is the island? Because what is the what is the what is the what is the island that got independence the other day? But no country ever got independent from Britain without a fight. We have come to know that. But within is Barbados. Thank you very much. Barbados. Within this British, whatever United Kingdom they call themselves, they are not comfortable. The British Virgin Island. They were not comfortable. And don't tell me that during the time of the Nigeria independence, Zik did not fight. That was never an independent. Are you going to look at Nigeria now and say Nigeria is an independent country? No. Nigeria is not an independent country. Nigeria is a fraud. And we are going to end this fraud next year. Biafra people, we will end the fraud of Nigeria next year. Nigeria have taken millions blood, millions head. Biafra people have paid the biggest price of the fraud called One Nigeria. And let me tell you, somebody is going to lead the revolution. You know, I don't want to be pronouncing, I don't want to be using the word revolution, okay? But if it is war and if it is a fight, somebody is going to lead to fight and Nigeria will disintegrate. It is going to happen next year. And Biafra people, if you are ready for this, follow instruction. It can never go beyond 2023. So I want all of you to understand something. You know, when we were talking, some of them, they say, oh, you know, I was listening to one of my brother like that. I was listening to one of my brother like that. I do not know whether he is a pastor, whether he's a reverend father or something like that. And he made a video. He made this video. He said, this message is to Simon Ekpa. This video is to Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa, you know, Butuo, let us give people a chance. Butuo, let us, you know, use another leg to chase something. Simon Ekpa, Butuo. So, you know, sometimes when we are making this exposition, people don't know. So I believe that today, that our brother has been delivered. And I know that because he has been delivered, because of the exposition we have done. So today, I was very surprised to watch him. And this brother will be very shocked to see me playing his video, because I'm going to play his video. And one thing is that he's going to speak in Igbo language. So I was very surprised. But I know that not only, you know, I told you people, all these people shouting Obi, 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 let us get to September. All of you will be running and hiding your head in shame. Because you will not have mouth again to talk about Obi. I said it. Did I not say it? Did I not say it? Now, this brother here that I'm going to play his video now, when I started about this Obi and the scam of Obi coming as, you know, to distract us. So, you know, the one thing that I have been laughing, I must be very sincere. I have been laughing before coming to this program. So this our brother, he made my day because it was a funny video. And I know some of you, some people are saying his name already. But few weeks ago or a few days ago, he was busy calling Simon Ekpa. This video goes to Simon Ekpa. This video goes to Simon Ekpa. You know, please, Dajo, Butuo, today he has been delivered. I want to play his video so he can do more.
onwe ka o si dị anyị abịakwa ka anyị tinye okwu nke bụ eziokwu na a na-ekwu n'okwu sị na Igbo ada agba ọsọ mmiri ma ọ na ozuro ha arụ. Ọkwụna ụfọdụ ife a na-emenụ a na anyị etibe na mkpu agbanwe egwu agbanwe ọnọdụ anyị etiwe na mkpu maka nwanne anyị nwoke Peter Obi ka ọ ghara abụ na nwanne anyị nọ n'iru anyị nwa na ọ n'azụ, ọ dịka ife ndị ọzọ na-ezube, ọ dịka ọnụ a na-akọ anyị. Mana nke bụ eziokwu na achọrọ m ịgwa unu ife mmụọ m na-agwa m maka egwu na-atụ m. Enwe ife m na-afụ mgbe ọbụla ndị ugwu agbara nkịtị, ịma na enwere undertone, political undertone. Iji maatụ ka m bidogoro ife gbasara ụmụnne ochie Isochi ebe a kwara nwanne anyị nwaanyị late Sister Osinachi. Ọkwụnụ fụrụ ndị a tọrọ ebe ahụ n'ụdị na ndị ọrụ nchekwa with their intelligence gathering na ha enwere ike ịma na ya enwe trafik ọ na ya enwe such attempt ebe ahụ. Mana nke a dịrị ọzọ, ụnụ nụ Reverend Fada gbagburu na Edo steeti, ọkwụnụ nụkwa ndị a gbara na Kaduna, Maranatha Catholic Church na Kaduna.
He was calling me. He was the one calling me to Butuo, Samonekpa Butuo, just few days ago. Eventually, the Spirit of God visited him.
Ọ bụrụ na ịfụ anụ ndọgbu ife dịka wolves efu ya ebe ọ nọ n'ome iwee chọọ ka ịzọpụta ya, ị na ha na-azọpụta ya ebe ahụ ịgbaba ọsọ ndụ gị maka o nwere uche ịghọta nọ ife ọma ka imeri ya. Ọkwa ifuru obodo a enwe ndị nwe obodo a hapụ ife niile a na-amacha. Ụfọdụ ndị ofe mmanụ pụta a na-ekwu na obodo enwero ndị nwe ya, ụfọdụ ndị be anyị a na-ekwu na obodo enwero ndị nwe ya. Nwanne anyị nwoke Peter Obi otu o si pụta nnọọ patriotic Nigeria ọ maka, mana achọrọ m iji ihe onyonyo a wee tụnyere ya alụ ya biko ya tinye ọnụ n'ihe gbasara nwanne anyị nwoke bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu.
All right.
Ya tinye ọnụ otu esi wee throw weight behind him. O nwebara ka o si kwute okwu kpọtụ ya afa otu Sinetọ Abara Ibe si eme. Ma even Ifeanyi Ụba, Sinetọ Patrick Ifeanyi Ụba enwe na mgbe o kwukwute, mana ya nụbere afa ya n'ọnụ nwanne nwoke Peter Obi otu anyị si akwati ya.
Are you hearing that? This our brother is just realizing now that all the weight people, there is no weight now, it's just social media ranting. All the people ranting about Peter Obi, that he has not heard Peter Obi mentioning Maazị Nnamdi Kanu from his own mouth. What is going on? Peter Obi have not mentioned Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. And when this our brother here was sending message to me, I watched the video. Let me tell you, I watched the video. I pretend that I didn't see it. I watched the video when he was telling Samonekpa, Butuo, kanyi nwana anyị nwoke bụ Peter Obi, ka o mee nke a mee nke ọzọ Butuo. That was when Nchaba Peter Obi ọkụ. And let me tell you, I pretend that I didn't watch the video. I watched the video, but I've told you people that very soon, all these people that are shouting Obi this, Obi that, they are going to shout even Biafra more than me. I am telling you, it have started before September this year. Some of them will be hiding in shame, including those now that are kicking against $10,000. You know, poor people. When you hear $10,000, you are going to you are going to press button. Bang, 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 bang. $10,000 times 600 naira per $1. Wow! See money? You think it is money? How much are you going to? If Fulani come to attack your community, do you know how much bullet they shoot? Do you know how much bullet per attack of this terrorist Fulani? Do you know how much? You think when they are collecting ransom, when they are killing people, calling our people, collecting ransom, Reverend Father kidnapping them, collecting 100 million. You think the 100 million they are using to build mansion? They are using it to buy arms and ammunition to come to kill you. So if they buy 100 million arms to come to Biafraland, we need to buy 200 million arms to be able to withstand them. That is how it works. So you know, so when they hear $10,000 this one, everybody is shouting. Poor people, poverty everywhere. You don't know that even one tackling thing like this can cost more than $10,000. And you want freedom. I was talking, this my brother, and so many people like him cautioned me. Oh, Simon Ekpa, leave P2B. Please, I want to apologize to those that doesn't hear Igbo. Because this one, I want to deliver Ndonasi Igbo, those that speak Igbo first, before any other people. Maybe they can extend the message because I don't have time to start translating what he's saying. But I want this particular message to target the people that speak Igbo first. We have a long way to go. Today, he is telling you, Ebuari Egu, Ebuari Onodo. He has beginning to reason. That sense that was not there when he was addressing me. I see a different person today. But you know what? I'm not surprised. Because when they can amuma. So I want you to listen to this, our brother. Like I say to Dike and Kome Megini, Omekwaso.
nke a dịrị ọzọ bụ na ewuche ezi ahụ wee kpọpụta ya ịrapụkwa ya ọ ka ya abanyekwa na pọtọpọtọ maka nke maara ya ahụ ọkwa ịfụrụ ndị a ndị Britain ji wee na-arụ akpụrụka n'obodo a ma natural resources ha nwere bụ ndị Naijiria otu a ndị Britain si were Chukwu si wee na natural resources anyị nwa bụ their own natural resources maka ha ji ndị a wee arụ akpụrụka n'obodo a o nwere ya asị na ọfụbere ya ka m gwazi unu ife niile a na mbọ niile anyị na-agba ma dis 2023 akpụ n'ọnụ neenụ ka ndị ugwu si na project Kwankwaso neenụ ka ha si project Atiku na ị na-achọ ịgwa m na ahụ a ha debere na Kwankwaso ama abụ deputy Peter Obi onwe ebe ọ nara ha na-abụ ma n'ego ma na amamife ma na connection ma na vision intellectual capacity onwere ebe ọ nara ha na-abụ mana ịfụrụ ahụ ha debe ka m gwazie ya eziokwu ọ bụrụgo na-emegide ife a ANPP wee kweta na Kwankwaso ya abụ vice ọ ya adịkwa ka ife Atiku na Obasanjo dị maka ọma kwedebere isi n'ala.
Are you hearing that? The man who was telling me about Peter Obi is now telling you that even if Kwankwaso agree to become Peter Obi running mate, it will not work. It will not work. He said that it is going to be like what Obasanjo and Atiku went through. And one thing is that some of you here today do not even know what happened between Atiku and Obasanjo. Obasanjo was there. Atiku was actually ruling Nigeria. Look ahead with Obasanjo. That is why Atiku and Obasanjo never put one leg in one trouser. Till today, Obasanjo hatred for Atiku is not just because of Atiku's corruption, but because all the Fulani, they use Atiku against Obasanjo. That was why Obasanjo could not be able to do anything in the South.
All these visions and aspirations will not come to pass.
Okay. All right. He has come to realize if Peter Obi and the Kwankwaso become running mate and Peter Obi as a president, Kwankwaso, everything Peter Obi is promising and all your hope can never come to pass. This was a man who was the other day calling me Simon Ekpa, Butu. I watched the video. I kept quiet because, you know, it is not everything you see, you talk. I kept quiet because I know a day like this is coming and you have not even seen the best of him. He's going to even go harder. He will end up shouting more than me.
So, onye nke abụ nnukwu mmadụ otu Nigeria chọrọ onye nke abụ nnukwu mmadụ ndị ugwu chọrọ deeti dị bidokwuru nwanne nwoke Peter Obi na ha ewepụtara na ha chọtara mmadụ ọ nkata akpara akpabe n'ugwu ka afọ na deeti dị bido ha na-edebe ahụ na without them na ndị ọzọ ama nwụọ ka a na-ekwu ya Jubrin kwukwu ya n'okwu na without ha nwa nọmba na akaụntụ n'agbanyeghị ndị a na-ekpota ma na-eji eme efi ha na-agụnye ma ọsọkwa ya mụrụ nda age ọha ncha ka a ji eme anyị arụ mana achọrọ m ikwu unu ọ bụrụ na anyị si ka Peter Obi banye ka anyị mee na this comprehensive analysis.
All right.
Ka anyị wepụ sentiment.
High your volume, high your volume.
No Nigeria ọ dị ka after Peter what next?
Okay.
Ị na-achọ ịgwa m na onye ugbo bụ onye Fulani banye ebe a ife niile adịkwa nwee equity enwe fairness ọ ma egosikwa ọkịka ife ndị a ji agbachi ka onye Igbo ghara haba na enwechara favor enwechara ego a na-ewepụ ha ji enye ibe ha aka ma na-adịghị ka ọsọ adịghị enwere accountability ha ma na onye Igbo banye ebe ha apịtisie ife niile a ndị a ha dogoro ụkwụ n'isi akwụrụ ọtọ bụrụ eze ha na-ese ha n'azụ ọzọ kedu ka o si dị unu ka anyị emetanwu nche obodo a maka ife niile atụtọkọna nghara a na-agwa nwere ka anyị emenwe enwego infiltration na anyị repentant Boko Haram na-agbakọ kedu ka ihe esi were extract ya ndị bụ members of Boko Haram na amị.
Now I need to I think I need to work on the volume. But I want you to listen to this brother very well. One moment. Before we go into Kwankwaso thing. So, because we're going to play Kwankwaso video here.
Also, kedu ka o si dị unu ka anyị emetanwu nche obodo maka ife niile infiltration na army repentant Boko Haram unu na-agbakọ kedu ka ihe esi were extract ya.
Now he is beginning to ask Peter Obi the question I was asking. So our broadcast actually have delivered this man. And that is how a lot of people will be delivered. Because this is exactly the question I was asking Peter Obi just a few days ago. How are you going to extract and solve the issue of the fact that the Nigeria army is now infiltrated and Boko Haram are in the Nigeria army? How will you solve? How will Peter Obi solve that? And today, he is now asking those questions. This is what every person should do. So let the Spirit of God and the Spirit of Biafra enter you, and you begin to think normally.
Members of an army, na the reason. And all the other sister security agents. Terrorists, the worst enemy
okay.
So,
all right. Ask question.
Jonathan for more than 400 northern youth, and therefore explosive devices in Aroha. Oh, Kwankwaso they change Jonathan one and no one metal higher. No more only south, only Boyadendo, with you guys.
All right. The same exposition I did the other day is what he is talking. That is why it is very important. Listen when we are shouting. Listen to the voice of reasoning so that you will not make mistake. All right.
Visa on arrival.
All right.
In case Libya, in case Mali, in case Chad, in case Senegal. So many countries, the presidency now.
Okay. This is the result of our exposition. It does not matter. When we hammer you, no matter how bad and evil your heart is, one day, and we are giving them between now and September. Somebody will not tell you, that Nigeria will end. Just watch and see. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay.
Infiltration army. Among the headers. Among the terrorists.
Yes.
Here you go more than 5 groups now. Name operate.
Okay.
One of the Gabu Abagari na trailer, mgbe no lockdown, and a Bugari.
Okay.
The ISIS near, the East Weapon near,
Okay.
the Boko Haram near,
Okay.
the Akeda near,
Okay.
the one thing called for Aerofy, Nekuba Batarofo in Kaduna. If I know Oka,
all right.
And they go put jihad. Even in now, Mazan Nandekanuku Hanta become miss.
And
Weber on Emudero, no Nefola Niburu Madu. Manono for one night working in a comedy, brother Mike.
Okay.
Macanoni against presidency.
Okay.
And I take one no bit to be by different in our boss.
Are you listening? In Achibwam, are you telling me that if Peter Obi become president, all these things will stop? This is a question. This is a man who was calling my name just few days ago. Simon Ekpa Butua, Simon Ekpa, calm down. Hapu kene Peter Obi, kainu cho anunka, aya cho anunka, ka Peter Obi, kai welukwana uzona bona achia. Today, he is speaking a different thing, a different message. He is now preaching the truth. Because if it is not about Nigeria disintegration, unless you are all right. Okay. Are you people hearing that? This is the man who was telling me about P2B just few days ago. Today, he has repented because there is no way you can have a working brain and you go against what we are teaching. It is the word of God. Okay.
Mr. Peter Obiama control UEFA.
Are you hearing that? Mr. Peter Obiama control UEFA. He was the one telling me a few days ago that can support Peter Obi. I don't know whether Peter Obi people, they know how to let us see. Let us refresh. Somebody say he is dreaming. No. You see, you are not dreaming. You are not dreaming. This is life. And this video, he made it today, 11 hours ago. So my brother, you are not dreaming. This is live and direct. And one thing is that it's not, it's not that there is something, but, we need to, when people say, those that preach going to heaven, they say if one person repent, there is always joy in heaven. It happens to be that we, the Biafra people, that are actually following God, including those who say we belong to Simon Ekpanefe 8 Aroshi. Now some of them they say Simon Ekpanefe 8 Aroshi. Adamefe 8 Aroshi. So it happens that only one F 8 Aroshi, but the person that is following the God walk, because the God walk and the word of God is that ufonye repent, the joy garden new way. That is what I'm doing. So I'm giving him a special accolade by playing his video, especially to Ndi Nasu Igbo, to those who speak Igbo. Very important. Because calling me out is still there. Musa Monekpa Butuo, na Tobi Gagakwano there. Tobi Gemotala Biafra. Just today, he has been delivered. And I pray that this deliverance and this sense is talking now with him. And we are going to listen to him more to the broadcast today because we have time.
Even the meeting for Akumun by Netanya, na Odabaro, Bono Odabaro. We are not compatible. No to Ayamaka, Otunde also Sikwadondi will not on Ayamaka. ọ bụrụ zik of ndị Igbo o wee bụ zik of anyị mechaa gbara aka na so nwanne nwoke Peter Obi mma achọ o nweta ihe onyonyo anya jụọ onwe ajụjụ ọ karọkwa ndị egwuregwu o pee fụrụ ọ na-akpagharị ọ makakwa
ọ sị nwanne anyị Peter Obi ọ sị nwanne anyị Peter Obi na o nweta ihe onyonyo a I think you know, they say I should refresh again. I do not know why the I do not know. Okay, so I believe that the thing is working now, right? All right, we are going to play it again.
na-ene na anya Kwankwaso bụrụ vice Peter Obi o nwere ife a ga-emenwu ndị ugwu maka o so n'onye nwere ọnụ ebe a ebidokwa pịawa oche na House of Assembly Mr. Peter Obi ama control nwe ife a ife nji wee metụ ife aka ụmụnne mba anyị na-eche anya unu afụ na ọ dabara bụ na ọ dabara we are not compatible enyechago m ya zil anyị amaka ịdị n'otu anyị amaka otu ndị ọzọ si kwado ndị Igbo n'ọtọ na anyị amaka mana unu chetakwa nwanne anyị nwoke mba ka ọ gbara ọ bụrụ zik of ndị Igbo o wee bụ zik of Africa anyị mechaa gbara aka na so nwanne nwoke Peter Obi mma achọ o nweta ihe onyonyo anya jụọ onwe ya ajụjụ ọ karọkwa ndị egwuregwu efe efuru ọ na-akpagharị ọ makakwa mana ọ karọkwa ndị egwuregwu
So he's the one telling Peter Obi over this message. Let him ask himself a question because he is not better than those that have been killed.
maka mgbe ọ na-eme ife ịbụrụ chairman onye ọ na-enetu gị ebuchi ya ga-ama atọkwa atọ ọ kakwa mma na ndị kpọrọ gị asị among their kinsmen gosi n'iru ha mana etu were anaghị ebuchi ya everybody fụ gị n'anya ma na ndụ gị anya ata a ga-eji egwu na omume ga-efe ịtụbara anyị ma ọ bụ nagodo Chineke kere ụwa enwe ndị kpọrọ ya asị enwe ndị iwe Chukwu na-ewe nye ji na ife a na-aṅụrị na nkwado a na-enye ya ndị ugwu nwe ka ha dị unu cheta gị ya iro nsị ọkwụna cheta ka esi bata ya wee mee ya ife mere ya onye kpọrọ gasị ọsọ gị mee ife ụfọdụ ndị ugwu ji achọrị ka ama Igbo ya bata maka na afụ na onye dị exceptional afụgo knowledge ya ha chọọ ka onye ha adịghị overwhelmed ma security make enwere economic crunch political upheaval ife niile aghatọ ọna ka ama ma ya eji bụre na onye Igbo na amamife ha wee pụtagoro n'ọnọdụ a ekwazi gị na ọha nwe obodo ha ekwuo na ya a nọrọ ugwu asị gị na ọha nwe mmanụ dị na South agwaghị nọ ndị nwe nọmba nwe obodo agwaghị nọ ndị nka na landmass kedu ife anụ bụ ha n'ọnụ and nobody challenge them ndị a niile na-egbu mmadụ onye ka enwude na Benue Teresa's Madala 2000 and gịnị just tell me mmadụ agwụna ife famasi niile egbu betere ọganiji wee dị onwere onye na-ekwu onwe oge sinetọ Rochas Osogaracha kwuru sị nọ ndị nọtụ bụ nsogbu enwere n'obodo a ọ dị nke echiri ya warning aka na ntị mana ebe ọ na-ewute m bụ na o nwebụrụ onye ugwu bụ gọvanọ pụtara ụnụ si tụnyere Peter Obi mana ụlọ ụfọdụ ndị nke a si ekwu ifesa ọha ndị ofe mmanụ na-azọ ndị be ha ndị ugwu na-azọ ndị be ha onye ọbụla na nke ya o nwere onye nwekwara national interest at heart abụ ụzọ ethnic group godo ife a na statism ọchịchọ nke onwe ethnicity ife adịgodo ha mba bife nye nwanne nwoke Peter Obi ndụmọdụ ọ chọrọ ka obodo a dị mma ọ chọkwuru ndị nwe obodo enwe ndị Britain nye ya na ndị nwere aka oke ama na-eke ọ na-ekenyere gị buru ị nwere access to gold na Zamfara ị nwere access to cotton na tea na ife ndị ọzọ dị na be ha mana ha nwere access ha nwa bịa n'ọba ji ga-ekpokọrọ ji dị ebe a wanye gị ofu ibe ji ị na-ama n'elu.
Somebody, you see, I don't know what is wrong with some of you. Why would you be coming here telling me to stop laughing? Are you going to tell me how to do my life and live my life? When and telling this man that, we are not going to stay in Nigeria. Was busy calling me. I started exposing things that some of them don't know. I exposing Peter Obi because you can never watch my exposition on Peter and remain the same. Every time I talk Peter Obi, it doesn't work. Okay, we need to switch network. So, as I was speaking, so there is no way you can watch the exposition on P2B yesterday and remain the same. You understand? There is no way you can listen and watch yesterday exposition on P2B and you remain the same. It is not possible. It is not possible. You can never remain the same. So I don't know whether it is the yesterday broadcast that delivered him. I don't know whether it is other ones combined together in addition to yesterday own that delivered him. Whichever one that delivered him, let this message continue to go and remain in you. Don't again sin. Because sin is when you start preaching that Peter Obi should come. Let us allow Peter Obi, Igbo man, to go to because it's dead on arrival. You can't do that. You can't do that. We have come a long way. We are not going back. I want to play the video to the end so that he will know that his broadcast and his video has been played on this platform today. On this particular Enter Biafra. It is not easy. Once your video is played on Enter Biafra, you know that really, there is something in your video. I am telling you. Okay.
From 1990.
All right. Okay. Mba.
Because me ho nyonya na ayo. Kai na ekwoku 2023. Aye enwe hearing maka referendum na October 28th.
Okay.
Referendum kwesịrị ịbịa before general election. Ka e wee marụ ndị so n'obodo a na ndị esori ya.
All right.
Ndị middle belt ike agwụna ha.
Okay.
Ndị south gubu maka na a na-achọba iri ha ego. I know some of them ọrụ. Ụfọdụ adịgo committed.
Yes.
Ndị a niile kwesịrị ikwuchite ndị be ha adị ekwu okwu adịgo ha nweta corrupt cases. Ọ dị ha na-eze. Ife ji m ife ayọ biko. Ọ kakwa mma na enweta permanent freedom.
All right.
Anyị anaba kama ị ga-ata anụ ọbara agba gị n'eze rie esi akwụkwọ nri na gboo.
Exactly.
Karịa na enweta temporary freedom. Ọ bụrụ na nwanne nwoke Peter Obi chịchara itu ma ọ bụrụ na ọ ya achịcha ọ bụrụ onye Igbo nọ n'ọchịchị wee gbuo mmadụ ebe a na-egbu for 1 year.
Okay.
Kidnapping a na-eme mana Federal Capital Territory na arụ niile a na-eme na corrupt cases. Onye ọjọọ gbaba na APC ọ bụrụ sent.
Yes.
Ọ bụrụ onye Igbo nọ wee na-eme ife a. Ọ dị ka ọ ya achịzụ 1 year.
All right.
Aha m ekwu 1 tenure ọ ya achịzụ 1 year.
Okay.
O nwere ife Goodluck Jonathan mee mana oge ọ na-eje second tenure mee campaign n'ugwu Awụsa amụrụ moto ya ọkụ.
All right. Okay.
Mana ndị nwe obodo a n'ife niile a na-emenụ echie men of God warning, echie judiciary warning,
all right,
echie ndị journalist warning.
Okay.
Onye ahụ fọrọ.
Onye ahụ fọrọ.
Ma Twitter na-ekwu okwu Facebook. na ha ka ha kpagharịcha arụ the whole 36 states mee campaign ma senator dị na ya ma gọvanọ dị ya onwere onye kpara ha aka o nwere ndị nwe obodo a na-enwe obodo enwe afọ mkpọtụ ha na-enye na-agbara aka na-aza na onye jiji anaka eji na ife na-ekwu okwu ya bụ izu ka mma na nne ji o nwere ife dị ka be mmadụ ka be onye adịna 2023 amaka mana enwe ndị nwe obodo a ọsọ gị mee as far as anyị ka na ebe a anyị ka bụ Britain kwụ ha n'azụ ha kpọrọ unu asị from day one our forefathers suffered the same thing
you see
maka ekwere edebere isi na na-eteki the chunk of their meat na-ewest lives youth
you see
ndị gọvanọ anyị meghe ọnụ gọvanọ Abuni steeti meghe ọnụ na-akọ ife sọrọ ya
you see
ụnụ ife o kwuru na steeti anyị atụrụ APC a na-ekwu onye Imo a na-ekwu kedu ebe ndị igwe anyị nọ ndị emias kwuo okwu ha kwuru ekele nye ka Atiku si wee ji ikwu uche ya akpọchi ya azụ ebe ụmụnne ya ndị ofe mmanụ kwuo okwu asị gị na ọba nke a kwuru nka ọba nke a kwuru nka ha kwuru ofu ebe mana onye a na-anụ onye ya na ala Igbo ọsọ Igwe Achebe isi Igwe Achebe ebe ka igwe ndị ọzọ nọ ebi na ha moto na certificate igwe ndị gọvanọ.
That is why you have to now come today. Honestly. Not know what is wrong with the network. So that is why you really need to now say, because you know a lot of people were condemning Simon Ekpa, where you were condemning Simon Ekpa, you have to so you have to and tell Simon Ekpa because all these things you need to tell you that in fact we need to switch over the network again. We can have a better one moment. And here we go. All right, I'm still waiting for the thing to connect. One thing about this whole thing is that there is no amount of attack that usually moves us. We are not moved. We are not moved at all. So whenever this kind of umunkanka attack here is coming, we are not usually moved. They will just do it one, two. We are ready to go. So let him do video and tell his followers, those that have actually listened to the previous video where he was faulting Simon Ekpa, Kahapu P2B, what we are, our leader used to say, consistency personified. And you can't look at this struggle now and look at if there is any other group that is more consistent than autopilot IPOB. It's autopilot IPOB. Consistency. We don't change. Our A is A. Our is Our yes is yes. Our no is no. Consistency personified. In the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we retain that legacy. Consistency. And let me tell you, when we say no election, we have had a lot of people saying, "Oh, that is how you have been doing it." We agree. That is how you have been doing it every time. No election. Before you know it, because of the criminals that surrounded Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When they go to his back, collect money from the government. They come and deceive him and tell him, oh, Onyendu, we cannot do this, so we cannot do that. So let us, they will not call it. Onyendu will not know that they have actually collected money behind him. They will put pressure. They will use every arsenal. And Onyendu will come to radio and say, okay, we have called off the boycott of election. You can go and vote. All these things in the head of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He will look right. He will look left. Nobody. All the people that should support him, tell him, let us not, we must continue. They will tell him what? Cancel it too. That is the end. And now they are using it against us. They say, oh, is it not what you people are doing every time? Every day. No election. The next, okay, go and vote. You will see what you have not seen before. We are going to make history. This history will open the door for the Biafra to be restored. Watch, go and mark my word. It is going to happen. And if let anybody come and challenge us, because we are now speaking the mind of 99.9% of Biafra people. Those people that are making noise are not up to 1%. The stupid and criminal politicians, they are not up to 1%. I am telling you. How many are there? Is it somebody like Omahi will come and say, Ebonyi is not a Biafra? Who is Omahi? Omahi is just one man vote. Omahi cannot even win. Omahi cannot even win a senator. Now, if you say, go and contest senator now in Ebonyi State, Omahi cannot win. That is the man who will now speak about Biafra. I want us to go to the main video of the day. Let us go there.
Because we don't know the details. But tonight, let's be with the presidential candidate of the NNPP, a former governor of Kano State and a former Minister of Defense, Senator Robbie Musu Kwankwaso. Thank you so much for joining us. Sure, thank you. I know you had a rough ride coming straight from the airport.
All right.
For making it tonight.
Listen to him.
Have you agreed with Mr. Peter Obi on aligning or joining forces?
Thank you very much, Sean. Well, for now, we are discussing with so many people, individuals, groups, and even parties, and we'll continue to discuss with them, believing that at the end of the day, we should be able to come together with some people that together we can take the leadership of this country at all levels, at states and federal level. And I believe that the situation now.
Have you met? Because there was a time that I was supposed to meet with you before you joined the Labour Party. Have you since met with him physically since then?
Well, not yet, but our committee had to sit down and do some discussion together. And I believe it is highly likely that we are going to meet and discuss the issue of coming together to work as a family, so that Nigerians will have an alternative to PDP and, of course, APC. I'm just coming from Bombay State. We have seen how people at grassroots level
not only in the south, but even in the north and everywhere in this country, who want positive change. And positive change is very important and very critical to our country. We have seen the situation today in terms of economy, in terms of security, in terms of education, infrastructure, and so on and so forth. And people, the voters of this country are yearning for change. And I believe we will only be fair to ourselves if we come together and work and bring out a real alternative for the people of this country. And I'm happy to say that even at the moment, the NNPP, even though very...
All these things he is preaching now, trying to come together, this, that, oh, that, this. If anything that has to make him become the running mate of P2B, all these things he's talking will be rubbish. So, and what is this? What is his qualification? What is the experience? Governor. Okay. Now, go to P2B. You know, why we are doing this is not, this is a man who said, who they say if he was the president like Buhari, he would destroy the business of Ndibo within 1 week. They say if Kwankwaso was the president, all the business of Ndibo in Kano, when they say when he was the governor, he did that, he seized license of Ndibo. So the point is that the businessmen from Igbo land, they are there. Go and ask them question. What did Kwankwaso do when he was the governor? Because the confession is there in the public.
New in some ways, just about 4 months, but it's everywhere in this country, beyond our own.
You're on ballot in several elections.
Not at national level. I contested in 2015.
No, I'm saying the NNPP. You're talking about the NNPP, and I'm saying recently that your party seems to have been having some inroads.
Oh, yes.
And as what Alaji Buba Galadima was talking about, the ability for you to set up a structure.
Yes.
The question is, are you optimistic about the alliance with Mr. Peter Obi?
Okay.
Do you think it will happen?
Yeah, well, I believe that it will happen, but I believe also that there are some challenges that we are having, especially from the side of the Labour Party itself, because there are so many influences, some on their side, positive, and even the negative side. We have a situation today where there are some people who are in other parties who are always also influencing the decision of that party, which I believe is not good for the party.
Okay.
I'm just reading in the social media, and even people very close to the party, that the presidential candidate is very close to one of the leaders of the PDP, which we're trying to verify, but I think the source is very genuine. That is contact with him while he is in the party, the PDP, supporting the candidature of a presidential candidate from the north in that particular party. And of course, saying that the presidency must go to the south and the other party that's in our alliance. And that's really to weaken our own party. And,
so you see some war of attrition.
Oh, yes. So,
it's happening. And I mean, with all of this, you are hopeful that Peter Obi and Robbie Kwankwaso might be on the same poster, same ballot for the same party. But which party could that be? Could it be the NNPP or the Labour Party? Because now merger is almost impossible now. You probably will use either of these political parties. Would it be NNPP or Labour Party?
Well, my belief is that there are so many modalities that can be worked out to work together. It's just a matter of getting the right caliber of people to sit down and look.
Why I'm playing this video is that, you know, we don't do cut and join. I want you to listen how this man arrived at he can never be running mate to P2B. Now, I want you to watch how this man arrived at people in the north cannot vote anybody from the southeast. I want you to listen to it. Yet, some efulefus are still talking.
Look at the situation as it is. Now, you see, the major issue as it stands today is the issue of who becomes the president, who becomes the vice president. And I believe this is the time really to advise, especially those who are positively behind the candidate of the Labour Party, that this, for me, I have seen an opportunity for the Southeast to be relevant in the next dispensation.
Are you hearing that? He said he have seen an opportunity for the Southeast to be relevant. Can you imagine the insult? So these people, as in fact, oh my God, that you have seen an opportunity for the Southeast to be relevant in a country you claim to be your country. Somebody, you have to be relevant. Somebody want to make you, Kwankwaso, want to make you the Ndigbo to be relevant. Every day you go and start taking microphone. Oh, we are having organize meeting. Oh, you must bring Southeast. You must let the East. In fact, let me even play the video. You know, I know what I need to be playing the video, so you'll be seeing. This man is telling you Southeast, you need to be relevant. I want to play the video to you.
It's a gathering of leaders from the Southeast region led by the President General of Ohanese Ndigbo, Professor George Obiozor, who is making his first official public appearance since his country home was attacked by gunmen weeks ago.
Listen to it.
Also present for this meeting to chart a course for Ndigbos here at the banquet hall of the Imo State Government House is the governor of the state, Hope Uzodimma, traditional rulers, politicians, and others.
He wants to make Ndigbo to be relevant.
On the agenda
he has seen an opportunity.
Presidency, the release of the proscribed IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu, insecurity in the zone, and one after the other, the leaders express their views.
Everyone knows that if there is anything Ndigbo craves, it is for one of their own to become the president of Nigeria. We have both material and human resources to lead the country.
Oh my God. Look at them.
Those of you in the People's Democratic Party who cite no more zoning, don't expect votes from the region you did not zone the presidency to. You said it was there before, and you're now saying something different. Please, don't expect our votes. Into the All Progressives Congress, which has zoned the party's chairman position to the north, let the president come from the south.
Except you show signs that you are serious, it will not come to you. Nobody can dash you power. You take it.
Look at the way elders are talking.
I wish to appeal.
Professor Obiozor makes an appeal to all political parties ahead of the next election. Besides other
this man will now come to say there is an opportunity for Southeast to be relevant in their own in the country you claim to be your own.
The major issue as it stands today is the issue of who becomes the president, who becomes the vice president. And I believe this is the time really to advise, especially those who are positively behind the candidate of the, that this, for me, I have seen an opportunity for Southeast to went in the next dispensation.
You see that? He have seen an opportunity for the Southeast to be relevant. Hey! My God. What an insult. But are you going to blame him? Did you not see your elders begging?
I call on all political parties in the country
to
zone the presidency to the Southeast.
Look at.
Appeal to Mr. President.
Appeal.
The release of Nnamdi Kanu and the other young Igbos in detention in different places.
Governor Zodima.
Now, the release of Mazinam Dekano, Ewelianeme politics, have they released him? The release of other people in the prison, have they released them? Chai. Oh, God. Oh, God. I want you people to watch.
In LNP or in PDP, they are completely out. So also in the only opportunity now is the NNPP. Now, we are aware that a lot of work is going on. The young men and women, especially of the Southeast extraction, are working towards getting a presidency. But the fact remains on the ground that even the entire zone, any zone in this country, decides to vote for a particular person, that person, going by our constitution, the provision in the constitution cannot be. And I think the constitution ensures that everybody is involved in the country. And I believe that it is in the interest of the Labour Party and the NNPP.
He is telling you how Obi can have president. He's telling you, pop up. Even if you can never be president. And this is a fact. But do you know this man? We need to refresh. He is telling you that Obi can never be president. That all this thing going on social media, the youth, this, Ndibo, that, Ndibo, this. Obi can never be president. And everybody is a president. What is he going to do? Okay? What is he, what is he going to do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You that. Hi. Oh my God. It is a pity. It is indeed a pity. But this is the reality of.
And even in the interest, today, many people in the Southeast believe that they are being marginalized. And it will even be worse, actually, if they are not involved in the 2023 project, because LP, as it stands today, certainly it cannot win election. Really? Oh yes, it cannot win election. It cannot win a presidential election. Not in 2023. Well, because mainly the support is mainly in particular zone.
Are you hearing it? Even them themselves know that P2B support is only coming from 1% in a particular zone. They know it. Listen to him now.
And the figures say I cannot earn anybody presidential seat in this country.
Okay.
So they're saying that they have the workers, the labor behind them.
Maybe you don't know the history of the labor itself. We tried to be, we were sourcing for a particular.
They don't know the history of labor themselves.
That it was not willing to register any party between 2019 and 2023. The party was actually factionalized. If the labor is there, of course, and the labor is union is all for especially we are the people, are the party that actually take to workers in this country. Ordinarily, if not because of what I'm doing now, I would have been a retired officer myself. This is the situation as it stands today.
in the labor, major reason why you are not, why things have not come to fruition?
Well,
we need to refresh again. This. All right, we are going to refresh, and then we are. All right, you're welcome back. You're welcome back. I think we are good to go. We have a better network at this point.
I believe so, and I think the Labour Party and, of course, all the supporters of the Labour Party, especially my good friends and brothers, people of the Southeast, I have a particular, in fact, many reasons why I personally, as Rabi Kwankwaso, is sympathetic to the Southeast. And I think the relationship between...
Can you imagine that he, Kwankwaso, is sympathetic to the Southeast?
the Labour Party and NNPP will cool down a lot of issues in the Southeast as it stands today.
Okay.
Because
these are people that have Boko Haram ravaged their region. They want to cool down Southeast because they are the one who have sent killers into our land.
That's the only way the Southeast can be relevant. We don't want to...
Are you hearing? He said that is the only way Southeast can be relevant. Yeah, what more insult is more than this? He said that is the only way Southeast can be relevant in your so-called country. Only way you can be relevant. I want you to listen to him.
A situation, the Southeast. I have a particular, in fact, many reasons why I personally, as Rabi Kwankwaso, is sympathetic to the Southeast. And I think the relationship between the Labour Party and NNPP will cool down a lot of issues in the Southeast as it stands today, because that's the only way the Southeast can be relevant.
Are you hearing that? That is the only way Southeast can be relevant.
I don't want a situation whereby a particular section of this country would feel that it's being marginalized. And already we have a lot of tension there. And this tension is not good for the Southeast. It's not good for the country. We have a situation today in this country where in that part of the country, Mondays, the whole zone is being shut.
He is concerned about our Monday sit at home. Everybody is concerned about the Monday sit at home. Everybody, we are making history, because by the time Biafra will be restored, you will have it in the history of how Biafra was restored. That we sat at home every Monday for 2 years.
People are being killed. So many businesses are being wasted, and so on and so forth. And that is why I take this opportunity to say that the leaders at that level should think positively so that this marriage can work. They should avoid talking to the people. You know, in this part of the country, we have at least the person the people are talking about in the social media and so on and so forth, who pretends to be very close to Peter Obi himself, while everybody knows he has a political party. He is promoting the person in that political party in the PDP, yet pretending to say, look, we'll want president to come from the south.
Are you hearing it? This man is telling you that Peter Obi is supporting Atiku, promoting Atiku to be president, at the same time pretending that he is contesting presidential election. Jesus Christ. Hi! Is it not what I have been telling you? You know, they know themselves. This is exactly what I have been telling you. That the only reason Peter Obi came is because to distract Biafra people. The British want Peter Obi to contest the election so that they will say the 2023 presidential election was between the Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa. That's all. Kwankwaso just confirmed it now. I want you all to listen to him. I didn't say it. And this is a fact. Listen to him.
People are being killed. So many businesses are being wasted, and so on and so forth. And that is why I take this opportunity to say that the leaders at that level should think positively so that this marriage can work. They should avoid talking to the people. You know, in this part of the country, we have at least the person the people are talking about in the social media and so on and so forth, who pretends to be very close to Peter Obi himself. While everybody knows he has a political party. He is promoting the person in that political party in the PDP. Yet pretending to say, look, we'll want president to come from the south, especially the southeast.
Are you hearing?
We had somebody from the south.
Who is this person you're talking about?
No, we don't want to have to go to that details now, but the details will certainly come very soon. And so on and so forth, who pretends to be very close to Peter Obi himself, while everybody knows he has a political party. He is promoting the person in that political party in the PDP, yet pretending to say, look, we'll want president to come from
that
the
Peter
south.
Obi is promoting that person in PDP. That person is Atiku.
While everybody knows he has a political party, he is promoting the person in that political party in the PDP, yet pretending to say, look, we'll want president to come from the south.
Are you hearing him?
The southeast. While we have somebody from the south.
Who is this person you're talking about?
No, we don't
Atiku.
PDP, yet pretending to say, look, we'll want president to come from the south, especially the southeast, while we had somebody from the south.
Who is this person you're talking about?
No, we don't want to have to go to that details now, but the details will certainly come very soon.
But Mr. Obi needs to be wary of
I think he should be concerned because he himself believes that he's very close to him. And he is misleading him. He's misleading the Labour Party. And so on and so forth. So you see, the idea is that this marriage works. For example, with Obi as a president, the implication is his own candidate in the PDP will be the biggest beneficiary because the North today, you see, the way.
Are you hearing that? That if Obi become the presidential of the marriage, the person that will benefit from that marriage will be Atiku Abubakar. Because the North, Kwankwaso is telling you that the Northern Nigeria can never vote Southeast person. Listen to him.
In the PDP will be the biggest beneficiary because the North today, you see, the way we operate politically in this country is not very clear to many people. Fortunately, the northern voters have always got their own opinion.
Are you hearing that? Northern voters have always got their own opinion. Do you know what that means? Northern voters can never vote any Igbo man. Listen to him.
And it is hardly influenced by any elite or anybody we can think of.
And it is hardly influenced by anybody, any elite or anybody you can think of. Northern Fulani, the Muslim, they know how to vote their own, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. Listen.
For example, if you look at the issue of the case of Muhammadu Buhari, over the years, the voters decided that it was him. And even when the elites, most of the elites didn't like him, they still don't like him, but they made up their minds over the years.
Okay.
That any time we had an election, he will have certain votes from the northern voters.
Okay.
And these northern voters, again, have made up their minds on what to do.
Okay.
Right now. Oh, yes.
Are you hearing that? He said that northern voters has made up their mind who to vote. I want you to listen.
Nothing, nobody.
Have they made up their mind? Who are they hoping to vote for?
The northern voters. Certainly NNPP. Nobody can change it.
Okay.
I mean, you say you do. How did you know this?
I'm just from going around the country, and we have our structures everywhere.
Are you hearing that? They have their structures everywhere.
And that's the situation. Now, you see, the game plan was to make sure that Southeast is not involved in this project. And the implication is...
You hear? The game plan is to make sure, the game plan of the Fulani is to make sure that Southeast is not in this project. But British made it possible. British advised P2B, you have to go and look for one party that is nothing and make yourself a presidential candidate so that Southeast will be part of the election. Kwankwaso is now revealing the secret of the Northern Fulani to you. I didn't hear that. That the idea is to make sure that Southeast did not participate in it. I want you to listen to him again.
Nobody can change it.
I mean, you say you do. How did you know this?
I'm just from going around the country, and we have our structures everywhere. And that's the situation. Now, you see, the game plan was to make sure that Southeast is not involved in this project.
Are you hearing that?
The implication
the game plan is to make sure that Southeast is not in this project. Listen.
Have they made up their mind? Who are they hoping to vote for?
The northern voters. Certainly NNPP. Nobody can change it.
I mean, you say you do. How did you know this?
I'm just from going around the country, and we have our structures everywhere.
Listen to what he said, the game plan of the North.
Now, you see, the game plan was to make sure that Southeast is not involved in this project.
Okay.
And the implication is that now is double-edged sword. If, for example, anybody, I'm not too particular about it, anybody...
Are you hearing that? The game plan of the Fulani was to make sure that the Southeast is not in this game. And he is going to now tell you the implication of doing that.
From the Southeast, under this circumstance, it will be very difficult.
Okay.
Really, for voters, because they have made up their minds.
You see, that if anybody from Southeast come, it is going to be very difficult for voters because they have made up their mind, not our voters.
I mean, so if you look in the way of someone like Kingsley Mohalu, for example, people are talking about, I mean, Kingsley Mohalu, the former deputy governor of the state.
Yes, yes.
Are you considering him too?
No, anybody. You see, we are open. We're still up to 15th of this month. You see whether Dr. Mogalu or...
I want you all that have not been delivered to listen and listen to the man. All of you are clamoring. Oh, Peter is going to make Kwankwaso this one. And Kwankwaso is said to be a very wicked man that when he was the governor, he destroyed business of Ndigbo. And they say if he was the Buhari, he would have ended importation of whatever drug and all that. Here, the man is sitting here confirming who who people say he is. He said, this is not his opinion, no. This is what the plan secret, because during the election, the message goes through all the mosques in the north. He is telling you now the game plan.
My friend.
But the British know that if that game plan actually happened, it is going to backfire. It will give more, but now we are going to tell them that the time has come.
Peter Obi or any other person from the southeast. Now, I believe that will be very happy, and even anybody from the south. So
you are hoping to pick a running mate from the southeast?
That's my choice.
Okay.
Things being equal, that's the choice of our party, because you see.
Or maybe they're even thinking that you might be the running mate to Peter Obi.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That is what the enemy outside there is saying. The implication is that if you put somebody from the southeast, unfortunately, there are many issues in the southeast. You see, northern voter is the worst hit.
Okay.
On this issue of maladministration in this country. But even under that circumstance, a northern voter also believes that he is better with one united Nigeria. And therefore, most of the things that are happening in the south, especially in the southeast, people are not comfortable with that.
Okay.
And as long as you have somebody from there in any party, it will be very difficult for the northern voters to vote.
Are you hearing that? This man say with what is happening in the southeast, it is very difficult. If you have anybody from the southeast in any party, the northern voters are never going to vote that party. Una Fugo, have you seen it? I want you to listen to it again, because some of you are just empty.
Also believes that he is better with one united Nigeria. And therefore, most of the things that are happening in the south, especially in the southeast, people are not comfortable with that.
Okay.
And as long as you have somebody from there in any party,
okay,
it will be very difficult for the northern voters to vote.
Are you hearing that?
And that's the situation now.
That is the situation now. Yet, you want us to continue to remain in this country. You want us to remain in a country where the northerners will find it very difficult to vote us. You want us to be part of a country that nobody in the north will vote us. You want us to be part of a country that we don't have anything in common. Where somebody have made up their mind, where a group of people, where the whole ethnic group has made up their mind that if anybody come from Biafraland, they will never vote that person. You want us to be in that country. Never. That is why we have chosen this 2023 to be the last time you will have election, especially the last time Biafra will be part of Nigeria. It is going to happen either in peace or in pieces. Go and mark my word. I don't know what's wrong with people. How are you going to explain this? Watch him again.
And as long as you have somebody from there in any party, it will be very difficult for the northern voters to vote.
Okay.
Happening in the south, especially in the southeast, people are not comfortable with that. And as long as you have somebody from there in any party, it will be very difficult for the northern voters to vote. But even under that circumstance, a northern voter also believes that he is better with one united Nigeria. And therefore, most of the things that are happening in the south, especially in the southeast, people are not comfortable with that. And as long as you have somebody from there in any party, it will be very difficult for the northern voters to vote.
Okay.
And that's the situation now. And those workers who are against, in the actual sense, working against LP, Southeast, and so on, what they believe is if you put anybody under this arrangement from that side of the country, the North voters will not vote. And who will they vote? Their own candidate in the Southeast, I mean in the North.
So can you or would you be a running mate to Peter Obi?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Would you like to be as a person, as personally?
Ordinarily, you see, I'm jobless now. I'm not doing any job.
All right, he's jobless.
You can't be a vice president.
But what I'm telling you is that if anybody from the south is now under this circumstance becomes the presidential candidate of our party or any other party, the implication is that because of the activities and many other issues that are real on the ground,
okay,
northern voters will certainly go for their northern candidate in another party. So the thing.
Are you hearing that? Because of the issue of what is happening in the Southeast now, nobody will vote anybody from the Southeast. They will go with their northerners in another party. I want you to listen to it again.
Other party. The implication is that is now under this circumstance. But what I'm telling you is that if anybody from the South is now becomes the presidential candidate of our party or any other party, the implication is that because of the activities and many other issues that are real on the ground, northern voters will certainly go for their northern candidate in another party. So the thinking is that it's not whether I like it or I don't like it. The fact remains that the number everybody will lose. The number he will lose, I will lose.
Okay.
If Peter Obi is coming to join you, he will be your running mate.
That's as long as you want to vote from the north.
Okay.
That's the situation, unfortunately today.
Are you hearing that? That if Peter Obi want to vote from the north, he must become his running mate. That unfortunately, that is the situation in the north today. Hey, Jesus Christ. And this Peter Obi will be telling you how Nigeria will be great. +2, economic this. I will make this. I will invest 100 billion. I do this, I do that. That is not what the northern people want to hear. Ask Peter Obi now to make comment on this. He will not make any comment. Because Peter Obi, GDP, thank you very much. He will be talking about GDP. GDP of Imo State, GDP of Anambra State. We are going to combine it together. We are going to get the GDP of Lagos. We merge it together. We get GDP of Abuja. We merge it together. That is nonsense. Nobody wants to listen to GDP. Fulani, they are not interested in GDP. You know? Ken Ozo, thank you very much for super chat. We appreciate you. Acquired to Lion, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. There has been so many super chat that I didn't remember to mention. Thank you all for your super chat. We appreciate you. We appreciate all of you for your super chat. We appreciate you. Uzonwanne, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Igwechi Gozie, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. So, what are we saying? Why would somebody, listen to all this confession and then you begin to preach one Nigeria? Let us listen.
Is this the reason why you said Peter Obi cannot win without you?
No, I didn't say that. What I'm saying is that any zone, no zone, even the Northwest, where I'm from, which has got the biggest number of voters in this country, and they are very much willing to come out en masse, more than ever before in this country because of the realities on the ground. Before 2015 election, there was close to nothing in terms of banditry, people who are being killed, houses and properties being destroyed. It was not there. But in the last 7-8 years, we had all these issues on the ground. So certainly you will have so many people, many millions of votes are coming out of the Northwest and even in the North. Because people are concerned. It's not only a particular section that is concerned, because people are worried. People are angry with the situation on the ground. And therefore, people are willing to come and vote. We have seen a situation where we have a lot of mobilization from a particular zone or zones of this country. And as that action is taking place, there are also a reaction from all parts of this country, especially from the north. People, the young men and women are registering themselves even in the north. And I'm sure they will continue to do that, especially with the increase in terms of number, in terms of days that were given by INEC. So, you see, people will come out and vote, and they will come and defend their vote. And we are happy the president has signed the electoral law, which will make...
Somebody said that Peter Obi is is going to be the president per capita. P2B is the dream, is the Nigeria dream president per capita. The president of GDP. While we are leaving Nigeria next year, P2B will be running in the dream and becoming the president per capita. That is very funny. Now, having said this, we are not asking much. We, the Biafra people, are not asking much. What we are asking is exactly what this woman is asking.
Presiding Officer, I can announce, first of all, that the Scottish Government is today publishing the Scottish Independence Referendum Bill. I will draw attention in particular to three key provisions of this bill. Firstly, the purpose of the referendum, as set out in Section 1, is to ascertain the views of the people of Scotland on whether or not Scotland should be an independent country. In common with the 2014 referendum, indeed in common with the Brexit referendum and the referendum to establish this Parliament, the independence referendum proposed in the bill will be consultative, not self-executing, just as in 2014 and recognised explicitly in the 2013 White Paper. A majority yes vote in this referendum will not in and of itself make Scotland independent. For Scotland to become independent following a yes vote, legislation would have to be passed by the UK and Scottish Parliaments. Now, there has been much commentary in recent days to the effect that a consultative referendum would not have the same status as the vote in 2014. That is simply wrong, factually and legally. Let me be clear. The status of the referendum proposed in this bill is exactly the same as the referendums of 1997, 2014 and 2016.
Others are preaching referendum.
The next provision of the bill I wish to draw attention to relates to the question to be asked in the referendum. The bill states that the question on the ballot paper should be, just as it was in 2014, should Scotland be an independent country? Finally, Presiding Officer, the bill includes the proposed date on which the referendum should be held. In line with the Government's clear mandate, this is a date within the first half of this term of Parliament.
Are you listening?
Presiding Officer, I can announce that the Scottish Government is proposing that the independence referendum be held on the 19th of October 2023. I can advise Parliament that the Lord Advocate has agreed to make a reference of the provisions in the bill to the Supreme Court. Indeed, Presiding Officer, as I speak, the process for serving the requisite paperwork on the UK Government by lawyers and messengers at arms is underway, and I can confirm that the reference will be filed with the Supreme Court this afternoon.
You see, that's all what we're asking for. We are not asking for anything else. You see? So Cynthia Nanje, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. Every tribe in Nigeria should go their separate ways and end Nigeria now. I am very annoyed listening to this Kwankwaso. That is why we are making this exposition, so that people will actually know what is going on. You know, all those ones shouting, obedient to this, obedient to that. They have no knowledge about what Nigeria is all about. They don't know what is Nigeria. They don't know what is going on. So when we do this exposition, your brain will open. Your brain will open. Thank you very much, Ino, for your super chat. We appreciate you. We appreciate you for this your big super chat of 50,000. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. So when you look at all this kind of the weight coming out from the northern Muslims, who only agenda is to take over Nigeria. If you continue to shout P2B or shout election, it means something is very wrong. It means something is very, very wrong. And anybody, that is why a lot of people are already contacting us, especially when we were, the announcement, after the announcement of people who will make donation to ESN for our security between now and December. A lot of people have come up. Some people say, oh, you need to not only $10,000, you can take those who want to donate $5,000. You can take those who want to donate $2,000. Yes, we are taking. In fact, you don't need to. If you cannot, if you cannot afford 10,000 and it is $5,000 you want to afford, if it's $2,000 for the next 6 months, come up. I want to make it very clear. In the past, when I say criminals, I mean real criminals that were running the affair and they deceived Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They were using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was helpless. Some of them were paying $65,000 to something called, I don't know what they call them. Some of them say they are lobbyists. What are they lobbying? Well, all this why? What did they lobby? Nothing. Nothing. This time around, we are not going to pay shishi to anybody who call himself a lobbyist or what. That 85,000, that 65,000 will go to our Eastern Security Network. We have intel that in Benue State, the killer Fulani terrorists have arrived with their machine gun. We have intel that the border between Ebonyi State and Benue State, they are there in the bush. And very soon they're going to unleash mayhem on our people. And we cannot allow that. So those people that were paying for 65,000, why our ESN were dying of hunger, it can no longer happen again. Things have changed. We will tell you that security is a very serious thing. Security costs money. You need money. And we are going to defend our land. So by the time this war you see, they have brought our land. We need to defend our land. Somebody will fight them. Believe me. You think we are going to fold? You think we are going to fold our hand and see military killing our people? We will fight back. I want you to show me any country of the world where the military, infiltrated Boko Haram military, will go and start killing innocent citizens. It is never done anywhere. It is never done anywhere. So we're going to fight them back. And for us to fight them back, we need to have the same gun like them. That is why you have to contribute $1,000. That is why for $5,000, if you have it, come up. We need to protect our land. Everybody is crying. Church in Nigeria, they are shouting. Leaders in Nigeria, they are shouting. Elders in Nigeria, they are shouting. And let me tell you, if nobody have balls to talk, I, Simon Ekpa, have the balls to talk. If nobody have the balls to demand for arms and ammunition to protect our land, I, Simon Ekpa, have the balls to demand for arms and ammunition to protect our land. And I will continue to demand it until we get them. I want you people to understand that somebody have to do it. Those who is Mandela with two heads. Mandela is a human being like me. Martin Luther, does he have two heads? Lincoln, does he have two heads? Gandhi, does he have two heads? All the people that have fought for freedom for their people, did they have two heads? Do you know what they went through when they were actually fighting for their freedom? You don't know. It was after 100 years of the freedom, you come and start talking history. Oh, Gandhi this. Oh, Gandhi that. Martin Luther this. He was shot in America. Are you not aware of that? Or is it Mandela? Mandela went to prison. Some of you, imagine Nnamdi Kanu is in prison too. He's in DSS dungeon, incarcerated. And people are not talking. What did he do? Nothing. So let me tell you, somebody will do it. Somebody will talk. Somebody will give directive. It is not devil or spirit or ghost that will do it. Somebody have to do it. And I will be the one of the person or one of the people that will do it. So I'm not looking anybody's face. If you think what I'm doing is wrong, go back to Nigeria or carry your bag and load, go to Nigeria and leave. And let us see how you are going to live there after 1 month. All we are asking is the opportunity to live. You can't be in a country where military will come and kill and nobody talks about it, and the corpses will scatter and litter the street and village, and nobody is talking. And somebody will tell me, you are all idiot. Tell me not to talk. Tell me not to solicit for arms to protect my land. And let me know how you are going to survive your own. It is going to be eye for an eye. The war have started in our land. If you do not rise up to defend your land, you will all be dead. And I can't just sit and allow that to happen. What you see all these people today do is to, because of jealousy, greed, and envy, that will lead you nowhere. Everything Simon Ekpa does, you kick against it. Everything Simon Ekpa talk, you kick against it. You can imagine. Some of them saying Simon Ekpa is demanding $10,000. Pay me. What do I tell you to pay to my account? The Eastern Security Network, the entire Eastern Security Network is under the IPOB, autopiloted under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And we are going to be funding them. Those who are eating once a day, they are going to eat 3 times a day. Those who are eating twice a day, they are going to eat 3 times a day. Those who do not have reboot, we are going to provide reboot for them. Those who do not have guns, we are going to buy guns for them to protect our land. Because these people that are coming to kill us, they have guns. So what are you telling me? You are, Simon Ekpa will come and ask people to donate 10,000 to me. What am I going to do with 10,000? This is unbelievable. You think that Simon Ekpa will just wake up tomorrow and somebody will donate $10,000 for 6 months, 1.2 billion, and I will pack it and go? Am I going to be sleeping and waking up? There is level your greed and wickedness can take you. It becomes something else. Most of the countries that fought freedom, they pump billions to get their freedom. It is nothing to amount to money. But these idiotic criminals who have run this particular movement of Biafra, who have actually disgraced us on social media for years, they have nothing to offer. Anything is money. When they hear $5,000, they are mad, because that is what poverty causes. Poverty. Some of them what is your salary? Some of them are making like 800 euros in Italy. The highest paid job they can get in Italy is like 700 euros. 700 euros. Do you know what is minimum wage in Finland? You don't know. The minimum wage in Finland. In Italy, the highest you can make, 800 euros. You are living big there. With 50 euro, you can buy food of everywhere and fill your house. We are not in Italy. We are in Finland, in the Nordic country. So what do you think when you hear 10,000? What can 10,000 buy when it comes to security? Is he going to buy ammunition? Is he going to buy guns? The people that are coming to kill our children and our women, they have machine guns, automatic machine guns. When they come to your village, they spread it like this. And everywhere, we catch fire. And you need something as powerful as that machine gun to be able to defend your land. And somebody will say, donate 10,000. Oh, you can imagine the people that are looking for freedom. They will tell you, oh, no. We are not terrorists. Who is afraid of being called terrorists? Go and call the people that are coming to kill our people. First of all, tag them terrorists. Self-defense is not terrorist. And even if we go to war, we will fight the war with guns and bullets. How does that make you a terrorist? How does fighting your own freedom make you a terrorist? Because these days, what do you know? Some of you people don't even know anything. So terrorism has become a common word. If you carry a catapult, you are a terrorist. If you carry AK-47, you are a terrorist. If you say, let my people go, you are a terrorist. If it is now, some of you will brand the Israelite terrorists in Egypt. You will call all of them terrorists. Pharaoh, let my people go. Pharaoh will sit down and say, all the Moses people, you are terrorists because you want to leave Egypt. That is what it is. Today, you have commonized terrorist, a terrorist word. Everything is terrorist. Go to stream, you are a terrorist. Go to backyard, you are a terrorist. Form a vigilante, you become terrorist. Everything is terrorist. But one thing I have to tell you people that America, there is no definition of terrorism. Unlike when there were, people, Nigeria is just a waste. All of you in Nigeria, because when we say that you are all brain dead, we are not making mistake, because that is how can I be the one telling you your problem? If you are not brain dead, I'm not talking about those who have agreed, of course. Those who know that, those who, when we say sit down, you sit down because you need freedom. I'm not talking about you. But all those people constituting losers, including those shouting Biafra. Samanekpa do this, you criticize him. Samanekpa do that, you criticize him. Samanekpa expose Nigeria government, you is a problem. Samanekpa expose the people, evil people in the struggle, is a problem. Samanekpa attack politicians. These are the people who have been talking about the politicians in Nigeria. First of all, they call me politician. There is no allegation they have not put on me. They say you are a politician. You are a Kweremado this. You are a Kweremado that. When I attack a Kweremado, it's a problem. They say you are Dave Umahi. Have you heard him condemn Dave Umahi? I attack Dave Umahi. It's a problem. We know what you are doing. They say I have collected $3 million. $3 million. Yet, you don't respect me. Is it easy to collect $3 million? I collect $3 million from the government. So, and you know that it is not easy for somebody to collect $3 million. Yet, you are challenging me. Can anybody give you $3 million? Can anybody give you $1 million to do something? You don't want it. You even know my word. You even know that my what I'm doing is worth $3 million. Yet you can't respect me. Is it easy? How many people can get contract of $3 million today? You use your mouth and say that I collect $3 million and you are not respecting me for that. How many consultants in the world can get a contract of $3 million? But you say I get it. And you are still insulting me. Are we mate? I want you to tell me if we are mate. We are not mate. But let me tell you, all these criminals, you are gone. I do not need to be going back to, the other one you say in Germany, if Simon Ekpa raise fund again, heaven will come and do your worst. We are raising fund on the 16th of July. And the fundraising now is non-aggressive fundraising because the time has come. We have embarked on aggressive fundraising. Every day is fundraising. That idiot in Germany, come and do your worst. We are raising fund on the 16th day. In every broadcast, I will be raising fund for the security of Biafraland. Come and tell someone, do that your stupid threat. Ejurumana. For the past 1 year, these people will not let Simon Ekpa rest. Every day, Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa that. And every day, they want to expose Simon Ekpa. I have dared you. I have dared you. I have done everything you say I should not do. Yet, you have not done anything. For 1 year, every day you come, you say Simon Ekpa must not do this. I have done it. Every day you say Simon Ekpa, I have done it. Some of you, they say, do you have access to ESN? I have access to ESN. And we are going to fund the ESN. We are going to provide everything they need. Food, everything. I don't just come tomorrow again on live TV. Tell me what I should not do. I will do it and put Jara there. The idiot in Canada who don't have shame. That one will come and start talking rubbish. We not be made. If you do what I do, you will not even live to see the next day. Try it. Come and talk like me now. Come and talk like me. You don't want to talk like Simon Ekpa. Come. Open your channel. Talk like Simon Ekpa. And let us see how far you are going to go. Some of them say, oh, he is he should stop using Mazenam Dekano. He stopped using IPOB. It's because of IPOB. It's because of Mazenam Dekano. And I ask them, in which name and in whose name are you using to preach your own, make your own broadcast? Are we not using the same Mazenam Dekano? Are we not talking about the same IPOB? Are we not talking about the same Biafra? So, what is the difference? Why is your own not booming now? You say it is because of Mazenam Dekano. You know, somebody say, I am boiling. I am not boiling. Sometimes you need to shout. I'm not boiling. Do I look like somebody who is boiling? No. But I need to talk to them. I need to tell them that thing they say Simon Ekpa should not do, I am doing it and I am putting Jara to show you how stupid they are. Simon Ekpa, if you respond again, Simon Ekpa, come and do your worst. That thing you want to do, come and do it. We are here. It is enough. We have stopped everything from coming. Everything. You can't be a career agitator again. When I was telling you people that I will end your career, you think I was joking. I have done my exposition today. I'm going to do side talk. I told you I will chase you out of this movement. Have I not chased you out? You are no longer, all you do now is Simon Ekpa. Every day you wake up, it is Simon Ekpa. Every morning you wake up, it's Simon Ekpa. Live program, Simon Ekpa. Short program, Simon Ekpa. Evening, Simon Ekpa. Afternoon, Simon Ekpa. And I don't even know that some of you exist. You know what I normally do now? I have started blocking them. So anybody send me all those stupid videos, I block them because I don't want to watch it. Okay? Sometimes I mistakenly watch it. And when I want to watch, I go to social media and start searching for them. So many of them have disappeared. You don't even see them again. I am telling you. The one who was, what they do is that they are now sleeping. Anyone I call his name or her name, that one will jump out. Thank you very much, the Nesco One, have for your super chat. We appreciate you, Nesco One, for having the balls to talk. MSA. Our boss is even on Anyaru. Our boss na Anyaru. Anye bido bekuboku. Ombo unu gebido. We fuba the defense I gave men at Biafraland. You are going to see boss. Our boss na Anyaru. So let them come and talk like I'm talking. It's not about, they say, I'm a broadcaster. Am I dragging anything with you? If I am not if I am a broadcaster, so what? What are you? Huh? If I'm a broadcaster, what are you? Okay? Broadcaster get level. Okay? Somebody was saying, some of them were, somebody sent me a video. He said that, Simon Ekpa has become a principality. So which one is? That is when we were doing night vigil. They say, I pray against principality and power. If the person have added power, I will go and start doing deliverance. How can Simon Ekpa be principality? Some of them will come. I want to expose Simon Ekpa. If you do, I will expose you. I do not know for the past 1 year. For the past 1 year, they want to expose Simon Ekpa. and I have tear them apart. I have, I have used all of them and tear them like rubber. I don't know what they are waiting for to expose Simon Ekpa. Every day I will expose Simon Ekpa. For 1 year now, I have destroyed all their income. Those that are making soup of 500 euros, I have destroyed everything. I have stopped their fund from coming. I have stopped the agitator, the career, everything I have done. Yet, I don't know what else I have to do to provoke these people to expose Simon Ekpa. Tell me, what is it that you want me to do? That immediately I do it, you are going to expose me. Because I can't wait. Yet, for 1 year, we are going to expose him. We are going to expose him. And people are listening. People are going to watch it. We are going to. I told you that very soon, you are going to see 30 people, 50 people, one person watching. Is it not happening? Go to their program. You can't see more than 30, 40, 50. Sometimes, when you go to watch their live program, you are the only one watching it. You see one view. I told them, if you have followed our program, I say the time is coming. When you go to their program, only thing you see is 30 people. I want you to confirm today, is it not happening? 31, 40, 50. The highest is 100. When it become, when you have the highest view, it is 300. 300 is the highest. Is it not happening? The one that was carrying baby, you know what I'm doing now is I have another 6 minutes to do this side talk. You know the one that carried baby, and I was walking on the street. He carried baby. He said he going to do baby prayer for 3 days. Why all this was going on? I didn't talk. Okay, I didn't talk. But I'm saying it now. So he carried baby. They won. Bang, 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 bang. I go kill you. I go kill you. You are dead. You are dead. After the next day, he carried baby. He said, this one is his brother. This one is her sister. This one is this. He carried baby. He hit her. He hit her. In the street of Europe. In the street, oh. He tie baby, carry baby. Oh, where is the power today? And where is that person that was carrying? I know that after this one now, she's going to jump out from where, because nobody see her again. Did you notice? Have you not noticed it? Nobody see her again. But after this broadcast now, they will tell her, hey, come on, they remember you today. Oh. The great Simon Ekpa talked about you. And then you are going to see live broadcast. Hey, I am here. I am here. You see, you need to keep them busy. He will come tomorrow night. Just go and mark it. Tomorrow night, if he's not watching now, they have go wake him, go wake her, wake her, wake her. They are talking about you. Tomorrow, hey, what put that in Finland? And they will begin to talk. But go and check that for months now, or weeks now, nobody hear about them again. Because the zeal to continue to lie and deceive themselves is not there. The zeal, it is not there. All like before. This one will give him 50 euro, this one 30 euro. Just go, attack Simon Ekpa. Today, all of them disappeared. But I told them I'm going to chase them away from IPOB. Did it not happen? No, I told them, I will chase you away. Go and look around yourself today. Have they not faded away? They are fading away. The other one wear tie like goat. Look at. Wear tie like he can't even tie. He don't even know how to wear tie. Simon Ekpa is wearing tie. He jump out. $10,000. He jump out. He wear tie like monkey. He started shouting, I am going to expose you. Yeah, I will fight him. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is a man who have not been online. No, I chased them away. And the worst is that they have joined the Nigeria people that will always come to challenge you. Come to Nigeria. I am on ground. Come to Nigeria. The person that is telling you to come on ground is hiding. Oh, is there hiding. He's hiding. He can't go to Lagos and stand in Idumot and say, "This is me." He is hiding in under one room, challenging somebody to come to Nigeria. That is how desperate and wicked they have become, and they don't even have shame. Somebody who is fighting and shouting for Biafra is not challenging another Biafra agitator to come to Nigeria, that he is on ground, as if he is going out to to go to the market to buy something. He is hiding. He is hiding and challenging me to come to Nigeria. I have never seen this kind of stupidity. I want to use 2 minutes more to yab them a little bit. I want to give them topic, because internet is jugoi. Everywhere is scam. Let us, violence. How they write it, violence. Let us put small violence in the internet. Okay? So somebody just maputa dika ngwere begin to talk. $10,000. Who is gonna, nobody will donate. And these are the people fighting for Biafra, who have been sustaining ESN. Still Simon Ekpa fundraising. And now we have changed dimension. They're gonna see something different. Our men on ground will confirm very soon that near change go. So I want to tell you people that the new dimension is here, and Biafra will come. 2023 cannot pass us by. I can't end this program without thanking Biafrans for sitting at home this Monday again. And we are going to be very vigilant and very watchful as we enter the time towards the end of Nigeria. The end of Nigeria has come. We cannot continue to live like slaves in our own land. So if you know that you really actually want freedom to come, the time is now. We must not, and let it not be you that will be the reason. Let it not be because you did not bring money for this fight is the reason Biafra did not come. Let it not be. Let it not be. All of them, they are running away. And some of them are not tired. When we are actually, restarting our engine is being restarted. Okay, may have nanya. Boom. Right on this note, I say thank you very much. May God bless you. We're going to end this broadcast here. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Mazinam Dikano. May God bless all of you for being part of this program. May God bless Sunday Igboho. May God bless Oduduwa agitators. May God bless all our armed group that are protecting our land. All the unified group, all ESN, every group that are fighting for Biafra. May God bless all of you. We are going to continue. There is no going back. Nobody is going to protect our land for us. Not the EU, not the UN, not America, nobody. It is us that are going to do it. Because all these people have failed us. They failed us in 60. They failed us in 70. They failed us in 80. They failed us and they continue to fail us. And we will not going to allow anybody to fail us again. We will not fail ourselves. So we are appealing to anybody who knows that he has something to offer to come forward. Get in contact with Umada. Umada will be on this program, I think, on Thursday. We're going to have them live on this program. Don't miss that. So from here, from me, is good evening.
Land of the rising sun. Nnamdi Kanu amụma ga-emezu odo anyị. Chukwu okike chekwa gị gị na ezinụlọ gị ya. Ndị nwe obodo abatago, everybody give way. We no want election before you say we jump in. We want referendum. Na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, nothing more, nothing less. Anyị na-anọ nke anyị bụ nke anyị. Abi they want to cage us. After kidnapping, still they want to come they rape us. Onye ka anyị ga-akọsalụ because we want a savior. Maazị Simon Ekpa Chai Nnenne ụwa bịa n'ụlọ ekelu. Since 1967 they are killing us. Maazị Simon Ekpa I be on the autopilot. Comedy, they are acting. Suddenly we are dying. Anye kanonora, kanye kunye nonora, kakera nyabu, no. Makani when him no be as they see me so. Which kind of election you are telling me so? Or you bet to make I coach alone, I bet you never know. Therefore my people, we are going home. Since 1967, they are killing us. Maazị Simon I be on the autopilot. Akabajaka jinu, ahamadike. Onwukugwonde jinu, ahamadike. Mandi nọ na prison maka ife anyị na-emenụ. Anyị na-atọpụ ha niile n'aka ndị iro. Ngwa n'ọrụ na n'omume ka obodo dere jijiji. I'm not sure you know them where ndị nwe obodo enwe. Maazị Simon Ekpa ụmụada worldwide jisie n'ike ụtụtụ n'anyasị. Madam Azuka, I see you every day and night to me. Onye ndu Chineke chekwa gị. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu uwekwele ụmụọma jisie n'ike ụmụada worldwide.
You must listen to her. Of course, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
How do you cage Nnamdi Kanu? In fact, I want to call that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. A freedom fight agitator who said that, look, he wants liberation for his people. Why are you incarcerating him? Why are you not going to arrest Fulani men? Look at the bomb blast in train blast in Abuja to Kaduna. Up to today, our people are still being kept by these bandits. Where are the security? Where is the president? Where is the security act to go out and rescue these people? Tell me what is happening. It is a shame. Tell me, Igboho, they went after him in the southwest and were able to stop him. At least we're not hearing about Igboho again. Why can't they stop these Fulani men who are terrorizing this country and have made it impossible? They come to Benue and kill. Just in my local government, within the space of 40 people have been killed. More than 40 people. In another local government, over 20 people were killed. And then you want me to keep quiet. They want to intimidate us. I will never be intimidated. At least, let me talk. If at the end nothing happens, and some of you are keeping quiet, keep quiet to your shame. But I want to say that the rest of Nigerians, you people are joking. I raised alarm in 2016 that these things were going to happen. What is it that I have not said? I have said it. If Nigerians want to get out of this, they should arise. Arise Television, as your name implies. Arise and let us liberate ourselves. President Buhari and his cohorts are not able to do it.